Um, well, Kendall, I believe. You know what, Kendall? You've never started this. Do you want to open this up?
I've started it once or twice.
Okay. Well, do you want to start, or do you want me to roll with it?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the episode 14 of the Discs and Chips podcast, where we took so long to do some news that there's a shit ton.
Uh, lots, a lot. A shit ton is so true. I mean, what do we say? Sorry, guys, we took forever, but
Well,
we
it's like these last past few weeks. I mean, I don't know how much you've been working, but this is the first weekend in 3 weeks that I'm actually getting 2 days off because I've been getting called in every weekend.
that does happen, dude, a lot, and I think uh I have I have my days off. I mean, I asked for them. Macy's birthday is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting close up there with vacation, so I was able to take these 2 days off, which is nice to be able to do this podcast. We like doing it at this time. I mean, we don't know how many people are going to tune in now, but I hope that eventually in the future, when we get a lot of people tuning in, it'll be pretty good because it's a Friday night. You know, I think it's a decent time before people start partying and going out as time goes, forward.
Yeah,
But
just something to listen to while you get ready.
yeah, exactly. So I'm hoping it turns out well. I hope everybody likes the lighting a little bit on my side. I put in a can light. Excuse me, real cheap, real DIY. I got a can light. I got a bulb, a LED bulb, and then I put parchment paper over it to act as a diffuser. But it's so damn bright, I have to point it up to the ceiling, and the ceiling is bouncing it then back down to me, which causes more diffusion. Believe so. Maybe I'll put some LEDs in the back and then like turn off the other lights and then maybe make it moody. I don't know if it'll work because this light's really bright. But anyways, that's besides neither here nor there. So Kendall, you said you've been working a lot and you had some time off. Were you able to watch the Gamescom stuff?
I was able to watch some of it and basically get like a whole gist of like some of the stuff being announced, like the Fall Guys season
Mm-hmm.
2, the World of
Ooh,
Warcraft Shadowlands,
yeah.
animated shorts, plus the actual release date for the
Mm-hmm.
next expansion,
Dude,
and some of
it's.
that. So,
I was gonna say okay. So we'll start off with the game news and we'll end with the beautifulness of Nvidia because that was cool. So I'm gonna put it like this: not just Gamescom, but I know DC Fandom came out like a week ago or something like that, a week or two ago, where
hmm
they also released a few things, and then it just seems like lately we've been getting a bunch of stuff like before this, just kind of like trickling out. Now, have you seen the Suicide Squad trailer?
the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, for the game or whatever. The what is it? The Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. I
hmm
believe it's the title of the game. It was just a what you call it? A game demo? No, it wasn't a demo. It was a cinematic, right? Like a cinematic trailer for the game. I thought it was pretty cool. You get to be what is it? King Shark, uh, the Boomerang guy, Harley Quinn, and then I don't think it's Deadshot. I think it's somebody else. I forget what the guy's name is. But basically, you're four characters. Then you proceed to go kill the Suicide Squad. Now, before I continue with this story, have you seen the trailer for the Arkham's game or whatever, the new one?
Wait. I'm sorry. There's going to be a new Arkham game.
Okay. So there's like it's like an Arkham game. Ah, fuck. See, this is where I was gonna go with it. Okay, so you can be Robin, you
hmm
can be Batgirl,
hmm
you can be I believe Nightwing, and you can be what was the guy's name? Red Hood, the one with the red mask.
hmm
Okay, so the way that works is Batman's dead. Okay, follow me here. Because it's got to do with the Court of Owls storyline. So you think he's dead, he's most likely not dead. Because, it's a Batman game. So you
Yeah.
probably get to play as these guys for a while, and then eventually they find Batman and he's not dead, and you get to be Batman again. Maybe towards the end of the game or as a thing. Okay, now, so they say, now follow me here, that the Suicide Squad game is directly related to the Arkham games, right?
hmm
Like it's in that storyline. This other game exists in the Arkham Knights storyline of games, but it's not canonical to the other ones. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't I don't understand it because if you look at the two games, to me they look different, right? So you watch the Suicide Squad game and you go, okay, the Suicide Squad game, yeah, it can be set in that world in that time, but it's got its own like feel and its own stuff to it. So you go looking at it thinking like, all right, well this game is like its own game within the same world, but no, that this game continues on with the Arkham stories or something like that. Well, the other game that looks just like the Arkham Knight games, it's not. It's like its own singular story kind of thing within that world. I don't know. All I know is this. I think I'm going to play both of them. They look cool. But I'll be honest, I'm a little bit more excited for the Suicide Squad game. It just looks different. And you get to kill the Justice League. So I'm kind of down for that. In the cinematic trailer, you get to see Batman at the end. So Batman, Superman, excuse me. See
Hmm.
Superman shooting his laser eye beams. Dude,
Now, is it Dark Soup though?
it seems to be that you see like a Brainiac ship.
Oh,
So what I think is like Brainiac maybe takes over the Justice League. Maybe that's the riff they're going with. Not 100% sure yet because they didn't really give us too much, but I was down for whatever I saw. And this is before the games content because they had their DC fandom, so they showed that off, including they showed the trailer for the Suicide Squad or something like that, which is uh, the new rendition of Suicide Squad for that James Gunn's doing.
hmm.
They also showed, well, not really showed much, but they gave you the title for the new Shazam movie. They brought out The Rock to show that they're gonna make the Black Adam movie. Uh, Black Adam, not Adam, Adam. And yeah, they had a few other things, but those games came out before uh, GamesCon, so I want to kind of include those in there because that seems pretty exciting. But
Okay. Okay.
I did see Call of Duty Cold War. What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, it depends on what's gonna happen. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to, like story wise, our actual like
Yeah.
timeline because technically the Cold War was just a little over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's cool. I think it's going to be a cool thing. Now, I did hear that the Warzone's still going to continue on. Like, they're not really changing Warzone. So that's still going to be. I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to add in the new storyline to the game. But it doesn't
mhm.
seem like they're going to, like, axe it out. So Warzone seems to be staying as it's kind of like its own thing. But they're adding this on. So that was weird to me because I'm used to, like, you move on to the next game, you move on to the next multiplayer and stuff like that. But it seems like you'll move on to the new multiplayer with a storyline, but you'll still have Warzone as its own thing.
Okay, now is the basically Cold War and Modern Warfare going to be like one war zone, like both players are going to be playing the same war zone, or
I
is it going to
think
be like?
okay, so what I think it is the multiplayer. So like the multiplayer aspect that you go into, like the story
Mm,
multiplayer, I believe that's going to be different, right? So if you're playing your Modern Warfare or whatever, that's going to be that, right? And if you play the Cold War, that's going to be that. But if you go to Warzone, that's its own entity. However they decide to make it.
yeah,
So it could be that Warzone just keeps adding characters from all the different Call of Duty games, as characters that you can be. But that's its own kind of like I said, that's what I'm assuming right now. We'll see, because obviously things change as things come out.
yeah.
But people were, I think, tripping on because I heard that it's going to be like 100 gigs a download, which is like, well, if you already have Warzone, well, another 100 gigs, like what the hell?
Yep. I mean, I think the total size of the current war zone is like up to like what 150, 200 gigabytes at the moment,
Something like
or
that.
something.
Like it's on its own, it's going to decimate any system that's out there. You need like an external hard drive just for that game. I'll be 100% honest.
Yep.
Yeah, it's wild.
Okay, never mind. Apparently the most recent trim did help because apparently it's between 80 or 100 gigs
Okay.
depending on the
Now,
platform right now.
now, from what I heard from the newest trim, though, it was supposed to be like you could opt out of certain things. Like so,
Uh,
certain modes that you don't play. Like let's say you
So if you like only do Warzone, you don't do single player or multiplayer or whatever, you can just download all the Warzone assets.
Yes, or if you only did like a certain mode, like Ground War or something, maybe you just download those assets and then you don't play the other stuff. But if you're a person that like me, I like to play different things at different times. That means I have
Yeah.
to have it there, because if not, I'm maxed out of that mode or that stuff. Now that's what I had heard. I haven't tried it out because I'm still like, I mean that the files for me are huge on that thing still.
Yeah.
Now I haven't played it recently in a little bit. I've been wanting to go back on, but it's just one of those things. Now files getting smaller. I don't think that's ever going to be a possibility. Do you?
I mean, it depends because, well, since everything's going to SSDs, I mean, computers have SSDs and it's still a huge fucking game. But, a lot of the things that kind of like up a file size of a video game is because of ways that they try to make it easier and faster for like consoles to load things.
True.
Which is having multiple copies of the same asset.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
In order, and you know, so that way it reduces seat time, it reduces the load time because you know, if it's like sprinkled throughout or whatever, wherever it's currently seeking on the disk or whatever, it can find it faster, which is what kind of drives up the file size currently. But since the next generation is going to be going to SSDs, you know, globally, I wonder if that's going to drop the file sizes because they're not going to have as many of those assets.
I hope so, because those files are humongous. I mean, they take way too much space. So I mean, if at all possible, yeah, it would be nice for it to be cut down.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I mean, just my opinion. But with that, did you see the Doom Eternal? I believe it's like the Ancient Gods Part 1.
Yep.
That's coming out.
I still need to go back and finish Doom Eternal itself because it's like I have it and I've played, you know, quite a bit of it, you know, on my off times and everything, but I haven't actually gone through all of it.
Now, I haven't played it at all. What do you think? Like, you recommend me picking it up? Is that something that I should get?
I mean, if you like fast pace, you know, just mowing through like hordes and hordes of demons and violently killing them, go for it. Well, I'm pretty sure you can find it on sale since, you know, it's been out for a bit. Yeah. So,
well, I wouldn't doubt it going even on sale for right before this, because, you know, sometimes they'll try to get you on the sale to buy the game so then you can buy the whatever expansion. Is this an expansion that you have to purchase though? Because I just saw the trailer. I don't really know much about
it. If you're talking about the old gods, yeah, it's going to be like a DLC campaign thing kind of deal.
Then yeah,
to add on to the main game.
Okay, then I could see them say, hey, you know what, we're going to sell you the game a little bit cheaper right now so you can buy the DLC.
Yeah, it's quite possible that could happen because even right now, the publisher 505 Games, if you have a Steam, is having a publisher sale, which includes games like Control Ultimate Edition, which just came out with the Alan Wake-esque DLC, if anyone's ever played the Alan Wake games. Death Stranding, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Those are all on sale on Steam via the 505 publisher sale. So
that's cool.
You kind of your thing, go for it.
Yeah, dude. Anybody that wants to play it on. Well, yeah, but I mean, anybody that's been wanting to play some PC games, there you go, man. That's always a good thing.
Yep.
This is Chipz podcast bringing you deals. That's what we're going to be known for, and that's how we want to be going forward. But
yeah, just give you a heads up.
Yeah, we always like to give you good deals and good spots because you know what, we all love a good deal.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so there's a couple of Star Wars games that I heard about. Obviously, we've heard of Star Wars Rogue Squadron, right? That one where you're going to be flying in that the TIE Fighters or the man, I just lost it. X-Wings.
Fighters, X-Wings?
X-Wings. Oh my god, I don't know why I lost it. X-Wings and TIE Fighters. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else they're going to have, but so far in the trailer, that's the stuff that you get to see. But then they also are going to have a Lego game. Another Star Wars Lego game. The one that tripped me out, right, because we can go to those. The one that tripped me out is there's going to be a Star Wars Sims game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that because basically it's supposed to be It's a Sims expansion for
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
and what it is you go to Batu, which is Star Wars land.
Right.
I mean that's technically the place of where Star Wars land is, technically,
Yeah. It's technically in Batu,
so, and everything.
and then you get to romp around Batu as a Jedi.
Or maybe you can go around and build droids or whatever the hell and enjoy
Dude,
yourself.
it tripped me out when I heard it. I was like, Star Wars Sims, huh? I mean, not that it's a bad thing. It's just it's a different thing.
Oh yeah, much different.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool. It is what it is, and people can enjoy it however they want. But there is now Star Wars for your Sims game.
Yep. And if you've been keeping track, that's several $100 of expansions that
Hmm?
just got another expansion for The Sims.
Huh? I'm sorry, you said several $100.
Yeah, I think because how many?
And there's people still playing it?
Oh yeah, tons.
Get out of here. I mean, I remember The Sims when I was younger, like in no, even before high school. It might have been the first few Sims. But
Okay, yeah, there is 9 expansions for The Sims 4.
they're
Uh,
still on 4?
mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're just adding expansions, you don't really need to move up numbers, right?
And those vary pretty much anywhere from like 20 to like 40, depending on how much they add.
Yo, get
So,
out of here.
you do a little bit of math, couple $100 for all the expansions.
I'm not saying you're lying. I just blew my mind. Sims 4 has been out forever, hasn't it?
Since like 2014, yeah.
All right. Hey, I mean, I'm not hating on people. I'm just saying that this is weird to me.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not paying it.
Yeah, and no. Hey, whoever enjoys, nobody here. We don't hate on games. We don't hate on nobody's games. We don't care what you play, as long as you're playing a game,
I mean, take
having
a look at
fun.
me, for example. I play MMOs, so I pay a monthly subscription for it every month. And
True.
when you think about it, it's just you're basically just kind of like buying an updated version with some extra stuff or whatever.
True.
I mean,
Yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right. I mean, I'll take my previous statement back. You are correct, sir. And I was looking at it in different eyes. Fall Guys season 2. All right. Did you see the little trailer that they had for it?
yes, I have. It's going to be medieval themed.
I'm so excited that it's medieval theme. I want to be a dragon, wizard. I want all those costumes. I was like, yo, this is cool. I mean, we'll see. I can't get any crowns yet, but I hope I can. Get something.
Maybe one day.
I hope. Shout out to my buddy Slade over here. He actually got a crown. He was streaming on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
He's Slade Strike Wolf on Twitch. If you guys want to follow him, give him a follow. He was streaming his Fall Guy play, and he won it the other night. I want to say I think maybe yesterday night. But what would yesterday night be? September 3rd.
Sure.
September 3rd for anybody. Because if I say tomorrow night, I don't know when you guys are listening to it. But it would be September 3rd of 2020. There you go. So I'll give you all the information. Anyways, he won a crown, and I didn't get to watch him live, but I saw the replay. So it was kind of cool. I'm a little jealous, though, because I still haven't gotten one, but whatever. That's either.
Hey, keep at it. You'll get it one day.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. But there is some other news outside of Gamescom that I did see. I saw that Rocket League, they're gonna make it free to play, right? But like literally
Mhm.
free to play. Like you don't need PlayStation Plus or Switch Online to play it soon. I don't know if it's happened yet, but I overheard that's the thing they're gonna be doing.
Well, I mean, considering that all the different in-shop purchases that they've added
Mm-hmm.
over time or whatever, I could understand why it would be going free to play. It makes more sense that way because more people you get in, more people have chance
Yeah,
spending money, so on and so forth. So
you know what? That's true.
it's
A
like one
lot.
of those no-brainer
Well,
business
yeah. I
decisions.
mean, you see, Call of Duty, their Warzone's free to play. You don't need anything to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that they're getting money for their skins and their guns and all that stuff. I mean, I know that I've gotten some from me. So,
Same thing with Fortnite. That's been going on forever. You know,
mm-hmm.
that's free to play, and then they sell off season passes
Yeah.
and skins and all that other stuff.
Dude,
And
talking about games. Did you see Fortnite has Marvel skins right now?
yeah, I saw that.
Now I'm gonna ask you, Kendall. Do you play Fortnite?
No, I do not.
Maybe you should jump on it. I've been playing Fortnite with Fred. Uh,
Mm-hmm. On
I'm,
the Switch.
well, he's on the Switch. I'm on the PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm officially Thor now, God of Thunder. All right.
Oh yeah.
I glide down with my hammer. Okay. Follow me here.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And
Now, do
I
you actually get like extra abilities with the skins, or no, or is it like a
okay.
certain game mode?
So check it. So with Thor, Thor's a little different. A few of them are different. So normally you would glide down with like a pickaxe or some weird. No, I mean like an umbrella or some weird shit, right? You however it falls. If you're
Mm-hmm.
Thor, and after you get, so you'll get Thor, and then after you beat a few certain criteria, you can fly down with his hammer. So it looks like he's flying with his hammer, which I think is kind of cool.
Oh, okay. So like when you jump out of the bus.
Right. And then
Okay.
there's another one where they call it his emote, but so you become like you get the Odin Force, or you become like that. You know how in the what movie was it? Ragnarok, where he kind of gets the lightning on him.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an emote, and you'll pull up the hammer, and lightning will hit you, and you just kind of glow, kind of like white, bluish, kind of like if you were lightning. So it's not like you get like super crazy, but it's regular Fortnite. You're just kind of Thor with a couple different things.
Okay. So it's just like you
Yeah,
get some
it's cosmetically.
modified
Yeah,
modes or whatever, and it looks different when you jump out and use
yeah.
your parachute.
And then if you become She-Hulk, you look like her lawyer self. And then when you get one of the emotes, she'll rip out of her clothes and kind of go into the She-Hulk kind of form with the She-Hulk clothes.
Mm.
And then there's also Doctor Doom. There's going to be Wolverine. There's Groot.
Now,
Uh,
when you think about it, when was the last game you remember Wolverine being in besides this now new Fortnite thing?
Marvel Alliance. Marvel versus
How,
Capcom.
how long ago was
I don't know. Wolverine, dude. Okay, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. Like I heard about that stuff. Oh, you get Storm there too.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And so like I mean I'm not big Fortnite player. I never really was. But I'll be honest. When they said, "Hey, you can be Wolverine," and instead of using your pickaxe, you use claws, like that's a thing. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna play this game. And you get to be Doctor Doom. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Now, they have had characters that they had for sale. One was a Silver Surfer. I didn't buy it.
Mhm.
It's like 20 fucking bucks, dude.
Hey, but hey, there you go. Someone's got.
Well, no. Hang on. Hold it. I heard they might have Venom. I might spend 20 bucks if Venom looks cool.
Here we go. I
Uh,
mean, hey, if it makes you happy, go for it.
I mean, no, it doesn't. Honestly, it really makes me sad that I want a Venom. But how often do you get Wolverine and Venom as characters in the game?
Last time I remember was Marvel vs. Capcom. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's one of those ones that I'm like, it's probably the last time I've seen something like that. So
well, at least all of them together in like one game, and it's kind of sad because when you like look at it, and you have Marvel vs. Capcom
yeah,
Infinite, and that just kind of like
yeah, that
shit because
that
of they had like barely any Marvel characters.
and that was disappointing. I played it and that was cool, but it's just fuck, man. I guess it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things that you just kind of like. Ugh.
Not to mention the whole controversy with the collector's edition, the Infinity Eggs.
What are you talking about, dude? I fucking love those eggs. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They fucking light up. Now, would I have preferred some kind of like gem or stone? Look, I paid a lot of money for the shit, right? Let's be real. I would have wanted a case with little LED lights, and maybe when you put the gem on top of it, like an actual gem, it could have been a fucking rock or a piece of glass, but you put it over the light, and then it lights up and shines, and then you can pick it up. I think everybody would have been happier, but it wasn't. It was they were like half cut Easter eggs, and then a light under it.
Yep.
But you know what? Damn you if I don't love those Easter eggs. I still have the figures up right now. They gave you Mega Man, Chung Li, Iron Man, and Captain Marvel.
right?
The figures were nice, so I'll tell you this: they looked really, really good. They were very nice.
Yeah, that was a good side of that collector's edition.
But
So
the eggs were really shitty because I mean the thing is you get nice figures and then you get like these Cadbury eggs and nobody liked that. So I mean that's just kind of the way it rolls.
yeah,
But where was oh, so with that stuff since we're talking about it, dude, have you played the Avengers game or even thought about playing the Avengers game?
I mean, I've thought about it. I haven't gotten it yet because I have so many other games at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let me put it to you like this. It is a game you should play. Anybody out there that's listening right now, it is a game you should play. The story is very compelling. I think it's right up there with any Marvel movie or any comic book story or anything like that. Like it's a really good story. I don't want to like divulge anything. You know, if you're watching people stream it right now, go ahead, cool. But I don't want to give it away in this podcast yet. I'm just all I gotta say is so far it is a good game. I got as characters. I got no. You know what? I don't even want to give that out. So I'm just saying it's a good game. It's a good story. Uh, it really hooks you in. The Hulk looks like ass. I'm gonna say it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. I don't know if it's his hair or what. There's something that out of all the characters, all the other characters I think are okay. They're doing good. Hulk looks like ass, and just the Hulk, not Bruce Banner, but the Hulk. The Hulk looks like ass.
So don't play as Hulk. Got it.
No, no. I mean, you could. I'm just telling you. You're just gonna know. His face looks funky. I don't care what anybody says. He looks funky.
All right, don't play as Hulk. Got it.
Right. But you do get cool costumes. Now the thing is, that's his original thing. There's different looks and different costumes you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, though. You gotta either earn points or you gotta buy coins to get the. You know what I mean? Like you can earn them. You can grind away to get these things, or, as always, you can pay for coin and then get the cosmetics easier.
Yeah.
So it's a cool game. So far, I've only played campaign. I haven't played the multiplayer. I mean, even in the campaign, I believe you can ask for people to come and play with you.
Mm-hmm.
But because I've really been wanting to enjoy the campaign, for the story wise, I've just been playing solo. So it'll stack you with the characters, and the characters are controlled by the computer, kind of, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just kind of go off. There's skill trees. You know, you can power up your basics, your
Ooh,
specials.
skill trees. Now you got me intrigued.
Yeah.
RPG.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's essentially what it is. It's like a multi-co-op RPG. Because, like I said, you can have your friends if they want to jump on with you. They can jump in. You can do missions together. Then there's a bunch of other side quests and other missions you can do after you play the game. Like you can continue playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems fun. It seems good. So far, I haven't beat it yet, but so far from when I've been playing it, I've really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's caught me at sometimes. I really do truly feel like they got the Iron Man and Captain America and all these guys, like they got them right. I know there were complaints in the very beginning of the game. I don't know if it's the way they looked or stuff like that. But as always, they were showing you like early on, like they always do. So there's always some weird things. And then the beta, I don't know if the beta helped a lot. But so far I'm enjoying it. I've got to say it. I'm enjoying it. And I think you guys should play it, at least for the story. And if you don't want to play it, maybe watch somebody who's streaming it so you can get the story. It's a good story. I think it's a really good story.
Now the only question I have is because I saw some of the beta gameplay of it, and you were saying that the story was good and compelling and all that stuff, but the fangirl character,
right? She gets to explain a little better. So I play the beta.
Uh-huh.
The beta doesn't go all the way into her story.
Okay, because I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, like I understand fans can sometimes be.
They explain why she was a fangirl, and they kind of explain to you where she was at and what happened during the A-Day thing that they had.
Mm-hmm.
That's some of the stuff that's missing, because you really just kind of jump into when you jump into Thor. There's some storyline ahead of that, and you kind of just jump in as Thor. I think is the first character you get to be, and then you kind of go until you beat Taskmaster, right? Because that's the beta. Everybody kind of knows that.
Mm-hmm.
And then stuff goes sideways, but that's pretty much what you get to play. They don't give you the whole story; they just give you so much of it. And then the first mission that you play as the Hulk and Kamala,
Hmm.
you play that also in the game. But then after that, the beta kind of opens up to go do the different missions, while the game continues with story after story. As it goes along.
Okay.
Cause
So you're saying
now
she gets a lot less cringy later on,
I
essentially.
think as soon as that's over, she gets less cringy, in my opinion. But I mean, obviously everybody differs. Because I didn't find her too cringy from the get go, anyways.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe you might, but I think she kind of is growing into her own as a superhero at this point, because you really do follow her from being the normal kid to then she got her superpowers and then she's kind of becoming an Avenger.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as she
She has some
kind of
progression.
drops
She has some
the
progression. I mean,
yeah.
whether you're gonna enjoy it at the end, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't finished it, so I don't know if I'm gonna how I'm gonna feel at the end. Would she have grown enough, or is she still gonna be the fangirl?
Hmm.
I don't 100% know on that one. But all right, dude. I'm kind of excited. I saw this, and I want to talk about this. The Twitch Prime watch parties, right? So from what I hear, I haven't looked into it, but I kind of have an idea for something that maybe we're gonna do. But
Hmm.
supposedly you can have a watch party here, right? Because they had it for certain people for certain things, but I heard they rolled it out to everywhere. So essentially, we could have a watch party for, like, let's say the boys,
Hmm.
where we could watch it with other people, as long as they have like Amazon Prime, so they can watch it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I don't know,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
it would like link us up and stuff. I'm kind of excited with that. I'm kind of like, hey, that's kind of cool. That's maybe it's not a lot of stuff, but hey, that's a start, right? You gotta start
Yeah.
somewhere. Maybe other
So
people.
yeah, I'd be down to try it.
Yeah, I think it's something cool. I think we're gonna have to work behind the scenes on it. But I saw that and I was like, yeah, dude, this is a shit. Uh, Still with the gaming news, because we got a lot of gaming news, dude. A lot. Did you hear three? Not three new, but three remastered games are coming back for the Switch. Mario games.
Well, personally, I only saw and heard about Mario 64, which is probably the only one I would care about, honestly,
Okay.
because after
Do,
that one, I didn't really play any
now,
Mario
now, do you
games.
do you think Mario 64? Right, Mario 64 is the one that people speed run, where you get those stars, right? And they do these weird like loop things, and Mario ends up flying backwards and shit and all kinds of weird stuff, right? If I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken.
Yep.
You think they're gonna fix that, or do you think they should keep that in?
Honestly, I think they should keep it in, but
Because it makes me
it,
wonder,
it,
like, would they fix it? Would they fix that, or are they just gonna leave it alone and just basically port it over?
I don't know because there's been examples of remasters doing both. There's like some that literally leave all the coding alone and just update,
The look,
the graphics and the colors and all that other stuff, kind of give it a touch up so it has the same feel and look, but fresher.
right?
And then there's some that, completely rework everything, maybe add a couple new features or whatever to kind of speed things up for
Mm-hmm.
old veterans so, they can get through things faster. So we'll just have to wait and see what they decide to do with it.
Now, what kind of camp do you sit on though? Like, what do you feel? Do you think they should just basically update it for the newer system just so it runs well and it looks good, but leave like the core game itself alone? Or do you like those little touches that they add?
I think it depends on the game itself. I think for Mario, it would be more fun to keep those in because, well, for one, it's a single player game and
Right.
none of the stuff is really game breaking.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna want to throw the penguin off the cliff again. That fucking little shit.
Right.
Um,
I think you're right. I think that people would, when they go to play Mario, they want to play what they've done before. All their old, excuse me, all their old stuff. All the kind of cheats, all the stuff. Like, I know if I played the original Mario, like when I played on the NES, if I were to play it on the Switch, I still want to be able to jump up and jump over to get to the next warp zones, or jump on the turtle shell and land on it.
for
For
Infinite Lives.
Yeah, I still want to do all that stuff because it's cool to show other people, especially like younger kids or something. Maybe you have kids and you want to show them. It'd be nice to still be able to do that stuff
Yeah,
updated,
exactly.
but still, yeah. I mean, and I do understand that. Yeah, some games you might want to move them faster or not, but it's one of those. I don't know, man. You kind of get it like that. Chat's agreeing with us. Batsy430 says he wants to throw one of the penguins
I
down
mean,
there.
everyone hates that penguin. Everyone wants to throw that penguin
But
at least 30 times before actually bringing him back to his mother.
they're also gonna have Mario Sunshine.
Okay, haven't
And,
played that one, so maybe this will be an opportunity for me to be like, hey, you know what? I can play that one.
and then I believe Mario Galaxy was the other one. So there were those three games that they were gonna port over to the Switch, which I'm excited for. I've played all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't beaten all of them, if I'll be honest, because I think at the time we were renting video games and stuff like that from Blockbuster or other places, so you can only have them for so long, and then I had to take them back. So if I couldn't beat it right away, I wasn't gonna get beat.
Oh, yeah, fair.
But it's a good way. You know, I have a Switch. Uh, I'll be down to get them. Did you see the Game and Watch though that they came out with? It's going to be the original Mario Brothers game on it.
Yep, the original Mario Brothers game, a Mario themed of the first Game and Watch thing that
Yeah,
they ever,
and then it's a clock too or something like that. Here's my
and
thing.
Super Mario Brothers 2, I believe.
How much did you say it was? Because you said you looked it up, right?
Yep, it's gonna be $50.
$50. Like, come on, man. And then I bet you it's gonna be like limited sale, and it's gonna be
Oh, most definitely.
something ridiculous, just like they did the NES and the Super NES Mini and stuff like that. Uh, that's just one of those things that I, I don't like it. I don't like it because what ends up happening is you'll have people with bots buy up like whatever 3, 4, 5, 6 whatever they can get their hands on, and then they're gonna sell them on eBay for like $300.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, I might have wanted to get one. I don't know about $50.
Nah, nah.
I'm
You
just
don't want.
saying.
Nah. You ain't true fan.
Maybe I wanted to get one. Maybe I just wanted to have it in the box. Display it. Maybe never pull it out. I don't know.
I mean, you could still technically do that, maybe.
Yeah, but not no. If I can get it for $50, maybe I'll pull the trigger on that stuff. But I ain't doing no whatchamacallit, no $50 to just. I mean, no $300. If I can get it for 50, like I'm not gonna go on eBay and buy one. Like that's ridiculous. And then I bet you it's going to be coming out like around holiday season or somewhere like that, or a little before that, just to make sure that when people do buy it, there's going to be people going like, "Well, I got to buy it for my grandson or my grandkid, so let's go $300."
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to try to. I mean, at this point, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Okay, no. Xbox, right? PlayStation, plus the games, all that stuff's coming out holiday season, and then you're probably going to have something like this come out. I don't know. It's just, man. This year's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah,
A
it
lot
is.
of money at the end.
And the sad thing is we still, even after Gamescom, we are literally
Nowhere
3
near.
months away before. Well, 3 months and 3 weeks
All right.
before Christmas.
Uh
3
huh.
3.
Right. And nobody said how much their system is.
Still no idea how much it's gonna cost or when the
When's the
actual
pre-order,
release date is.
dude? When is the pre-order coming out? You're supposed to pre. Are we even
Don't,
gonna get
don't even
pre-orders?
know. I mean, Sony sent out the email or
Okay.
whatever, right? So you can
Do you?
pre-order a chance to pre-order. I say pre-order a chance because it's basically like
Yeah.
raffle system.
Here's my
It's like
thing. Do you
hey,
think?
here's my name, here's my email, here's my PlayStation ID or whatever. All right, enter me in a chance to try to pre-order this thing.
Now I gotta say, do you think the reason that they haven't said anything is because both companies don't have enough systems to cover what they think they might?
No, I don't think it's that itself. I think it's
Don't tell me it's that price
them just trying to
bullshit.
play. No,
God.
they're still trying to play chicken with the price point.
Dude, fuck it. Just Sony, just come out and say, I don't know, chat. What's a good price? $300, right? Who's with me?
I mean, I would love $300, but
No, but let's be real. Let's say like 400, 450, somewhere around there. 500. We're all expecting somewhere around that price. Don't come out with no like fucking $600, $700, $800 bullshit. We already went through that with the PS. What is it? 3. Nobody fucking bought it.
And the thing is, see, Sony came out and said the PS3, $600. We'll just say that starting $600, right? And then here comes Xbox saying, hey, you know what? $400. and then they
So
won that generation in sales.
or
Xbox had the majority.
Sony comes out and goes, haha, we made you look. You're just a slave to a page in my rhyme book. $3.99. There we go.
Okay. And then what if Microsoft then turns around and goes even cheaper than that?
Then they go, I hope you like bankruptcies because there's no way you can go cheaper.
No. Well, the thing is it
We
seems more
we throw
like Microsoft is
390.
going for like services
Right.
and software sales
Just
rather than
just go like this. Sony goes $3.99 and we throw in a pack of condoms.
All right.
Boom.
Bug it.
No, I don't know. It's a tough one, and I think you're right. But how long do you play this cat and mouse game? Are we gonna like pre-orders in November? November what? November 15th? Just some random date? I don't mean.
Pre-orders like 2 days before the console comes out.
So console comes out December 24th. We've got pre-orders December 21st. There you go. See if that works out.
So
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing that's going on. I just wish they would hurry up and
they said
get it over with and let people who don't mind and want to go for the console that they want to go for. Like, for example, I'm going to be going for the PS5 regardless of what the price is compared to.
I'm getting a PS5, and this is what I'm going to ask you right now. I think I know what you're going to get. I'm getting the disc version. I don't know why, Kendall, but I feel like you're going to go digital.
No.
What?
Why would I go digital?
Oh my God, another brethren, finally, dude. I've been hearing everybody say I'm going digital. I was like, why?
It's like, congratulations, go digital. Guess what? That account gets banned for whatever reason. There goes all the games you ever bought on it.
That's true. Yo,
So, they remove something from the store and you didn't back it up on an external?
Wow,
guess what?
You're right, dude.
Guess what? There goes that game.
True, dude.
At least if you have physical or whatever, if it stops having online support, you can still play it offline.
No, you know what? You're right. Hey, all these people out there with your aim bots, they're gonna they're gonna cancel your accounts, and then you're gonna be screwed. No, you know what? You're right. And but here's my thing. All right, I've moved from apartment to another apartment, and I'll be honest with you. Sometimes there's no internet, right? Mm-hmm. I challenge anybody. Who the hell has an extra DVD player around that's not on your console? Dude, my PC has no disc drive. Like I ain't got shit. Like the PlayStation is the only way I can watch a DVD, and so like I'll be honest, when I've moved and I don't have internet, like for like a couple days, it's not forever, but for those couple days you don't have internet, you can pop in a DVD and watch it on your TV. And I can't do that no more if I don't got no console. I mean, I'll be honest, that's the only way I watch it. But I mean, to each their own. I do understand that it looks. I'll be honest, it looks a lot nicer, sleeker, a lot better when it's just the console itself. Like I've seen it, the aesthetics of the console just itself with no disc drive is cool. But you know what? I like the fat booty, just like on the side, just.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with that.
Nope.
I got no problem with that at all. So with that, I mean, I'm cool with that. Xbox, sorry. I mean, look, if Xbox comes out with a cool game, maybe down the road I'll pick it up when it's a little cheaper.
Exactly.
I can't have two computer towers in my space. I ain't got enough room. That Xbox Series X or whatever it is looks like a computer tower. I already got one. I'll just play them all on the Microsoft Game Pass or whatever the hell they're going to call it.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's
pretty much what I'm doing now. I mean, I have the Halo Chief Master Collection and everything. I have like a whole bunch of other Xbox games on here. Like I even have the app up like right now. Like it's just like there's so many different games.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like since they're doing that, they're doing a lot of it. Hell, I think even Samsung isn't it going to be playing Microsoft games too, like on the phone?
I believe so. Yeah, because they're going to be bringing the Game Pass to mobile phones.
Yeah,
eventually.
That's what I'm saying. Like so,
I think it's data. So
I don't know so much if I really need a Xbox console. I think I'll have other ways of playing it that I already have. So I think I'm going to be okay with that. Like, if I really do want to get a game, I think I'll be able to pick it up and play it on my PC or something like that. Even if I need to buy just one Xbox controller, if it really needs it, I'd rather spend the $60 than spending like $600.
Yeah.
When I already have something capable enough to run the game. So, I mean, we'll see. Right? We'll see about that. But have you heard the rumor about the Switch might end up having
A pro version? Yep.
a Pro version 4K for next year? Okay, I don't know how I
I,
feel.
I don't think it's going to be like a 4K pro version.
Well, people
I
are
would
saying.
honestly be surprised if they had like a 4K pro
Well,
version that came.
some people are saying like, what if? Okay, here's a few things. Maybe 1080 screen, 4K dock.
No, I would say because right now it's what 7. It's like it's
Seven
supposedly it's a 720p and it's supposed to do 1080p dock, but
docked.
even like, if they're
Well, it
made for it or whatever,
I
can't
think
even
it's
hit. It's like mostly usually like 900p or some shit.
yeah. I mean, well, it would be upscaled 1080 supposedly, but then again, I wonder if that's. Remember how they were saying it was getting warped being in there?
Mm-hmm.
I
In the
want,
dock because it's getting too heated.
and I think it's because it was trying to run 1080 upscaled, which you probably couldn't.
Okay, now what if this whole okay, now this is where I would believe if they're doing a 4K Pro version
If
of the
they
Nintendo Switch.
if it came with 7 fans on
It's
each thing.
well, because look at it this way. Okay, so
Okay.
we have the original Switch, right?
Right.
That can do both. It's got this portable mode
Mm-hmm.
and it's got its docked mode,
Okay.
and then you can play with a wireless controller, whatever, blah blah blah.
Right.
And then they came out with the Switch Lite, which is not dockable
No.
and is just
My kids
straight
haven't.
portable.
Yeah, it's just a portable machine.
So what if this coming Pro version is just going to be like
Console?
a docked only console? Like it's not portable at all.
Oh shit! Yo, that could.
Because then
Mm,
Nintendo would have all three versions. They would have would have something for like the hardcore crowd, that wants to play it in like 4K. They don't take it out with them, so they don't need the portable mode and
Alright.
everything. And then they have the people that only play it on the portable handheld side, so then they got the Switch Lite.
Then you got the
And then
people
you
in
have the
between.
people that are, just want a little bit of both. They want, they want a little bit in between. Sometimes they want to play it and, chill on the couch. Sometimes they just want to hold it.
I've actually enjoyed. I know I play my Switch more docked than not, but I have enjoyed the comfort of being able to undock it and move around when I need to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like I said, most of the time I like to play docked because a lot of the games I would play are like RPG style games. But I did enjoy the fact that if I was playing on the TV, I could just be like, all right, you know what, fuck it, boom, let's go, and I could go somewhere with the game still, keep me entertained somewhere else. So, because I'll be honest, I don't know if I want to buy another Pro version of the Switch. I think my Switch is fine. I haven't had any issues with it.
You think so?
At least I felt so far. Now, if you're gonna tell me you're gonna sell me a console version of the Switch, that might actually get me interested to get it. Like I may be able to get it because then I'll still have the Switch to go out with it. It's a little older, but can still handle going out. While I play the docked version, and the games just pop the game in and out or something, I'd be down.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. I mean, I would be down with something like that.
So then they would have the trifecta. They would have the balanced console, which is the original. Then they have the light portable version. And then they got the heavy docked only Super Pro 4K.
Dude, that'd be sick. That would be sick as hell. Wow. I mean, it's things to think about. We don't really know. All these rumors are just popping out everywhere. But, I mean, hell, if they do, that would be cool. So, Kendall, I'm going to leave this one up to you. Because you got more PC knowledge than I do.
Mm-hmm.
And because, we're running long, which is good. But
Well, see, now, since you brought the fact up that we're running long, that leaves us two different choices we could do. We could end it here.
hell no, dude. Hell no. We're at 50. We're almost at the hour. We got 10 minutes. Let's
right.
bust this. Let's do this because it's exciting and it just came out. Now, I'm gonna leave this up to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know more than this, but you showed me a few things, and I'm excited. So, the new RTX line, right? Or is that what it is? The NVIDIA RTX something? Yep. Okay, roll with it, bro.
The RTX 3000 series Ampere.
Okay, are the prices reasonable this time?
Oh, very reasonable. Like, okay, based on like scores and specs and all that other and all that other stuff, right? The 3070, which is currently running It was launching what 400, 500 according to the video.
Really? Okay, so those prices were real. I thought that was a joke. I thought I saw a joke video. So the 3070 is gonna be like 400 ish, four something ish.
I believe it's going to be 499.
Oh, okay, and then what's the next model?
That would be the 3080.
And that's like six something, right? Is what I heard.
I believe that one is going to be 699. Yes.
Which also blows my mind. And then aren't they gonna have like a TI or whatever? Maybe that's gonna be a little more. I thought I heard a rumor.
Nope. It's basically going to go 3070,
Uh huh.
3080,
Uh
and
huh.
then 3090.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. So the 3090 is the cream of the crop.
Yes.
Okay, so then does that mean that the 3070 is like the 2060 from a while
Uh,
ago, or no?
mm-mm.
Okay, so the 3070 is still the
Because basically what it is right now is, they have those three cards, right? They
right.
have the RTX 3070, which is basically going to be the entry, which people might sit here and think that the 499 price entry is a little ridiculous, right? I
Right.
mean, you would think for like entry card it'd be cheaper.
Yeah, because I remember when the 1050s came out, right? I know this is like
Hmm.
this is gonna be like three generations ago now at this point. Well, the third one, so it'll be like three generations. I remember the 1050 used to be something very affordable to get into. Wasn't that super crazy, but it was good enough to get you into the thing, right? It's like a $200 card or $100 something card.
Yeah.
But that they're done away with that now. It
What
seems.
if I told you that the 3070 being a $500 card
Uh huh.
is going to be faster than the 2080 Ti, which I spent 1200 on?
I heard it's like 2 to 3 times faster or something like that. Is that what they were saying?
I don't think it's that much
Oh,
faster.
okay, okay.
It's definitely faster.
That's what I've heard. Because I've heard people go like, oh well, I'll just buy the 2080s, and I was like, dude, I didn't get the 2080 or the 2070 or any of those because those were really expensive to me. Because I had bought. Okay, here's where I'm going to tell you that I don't think it's that expensive. Right, I bought a 1080, right? Not a Ti, not 1080 Super or any of that. Just a an Asus ROG Strix 1080, right?
Mm.
That shit cost me $499,
Yeah.
right? And that was because I couldn't afford a 20 at the time. I couldn't afford the 20, any of the 20, the 2070, the 2080. I couldn't afford any of them. They were way too expensive. So I settled with a 10, which is a good card. Don't get me wrong. For 499.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me the 3070, which is going to be faster than your 2080, will be
Ti
499.
that I
Oh
spent $100 on.
shit, the Ti. Okay, but your Ti is nothing to laugh at either, though, right? Like
No, it's
it's a that's what I'm saying. It's a really good card, and then you're gonna be able to get ray tracing and do all this stuff. Now, do you think they put that price point so people jump on Nvidia so they can get more of the market share, or it's just tech came down? Because I know at the time your card came out, it was like the forefront of the stuff. Like it was ahead of its thing. Like ray tracing was games couldn't even handle ray tracing yet, right?
It was basically a new software that was in its infancy and everything like that. Like some games had it, like Call of Duty and
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield and stuff like that. But now more and more games are starting to get, the ray tracing, especially since like AMD is hopping on with the technology, and the next generation of consoles is going to be able to
Yeah.
handle ray tracing and stuff like that. So it's like you got Fortnite coming out with ray tracing. You have Minecraft that's been, doing ray tracing for a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And you're getting more and more games that are coming out with ray tracing capabilities because more and more technology can handle it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, everybody's getting on it. It's gonna be one of those things. One of my friends, who she was streaming her content. I don't want to get it wrong. It was like Bella's Paper Pages. She was doing art, right? Streaming art here
Hmm.
on Twitch just earlier today because I was watching her, and she was telling me that she was going to jump on. She's hoping that they were cheaper, but I told her to wait because I think the 3080s would be cheaper. Or not the 3080, but the 300 series. I told her. From what I had heard, I go and I told her we are going to do the podcast. I don't know if she's listening or watching right now, but she was saying, she was going to jump on to like a 2080 or 20, yeah, like a 2080, 2070 maybe as they went down in price because this new line came out. Because since she's doing her art, that's also updating, in that kind of field where they're, ray tracing and all that stuff, and the new cards are coming for animation and things like that. Like they're also working in that field now. They're also updating, so she would need to update her card.
Oh yeah.
So this option here is probably gonna be great because even if a 2080, if someone wanted to sell it for half the price, right, like the one that you have, I really doubt they would sell it for $600.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they would. But your option to go to this one for $499, now that's a really good option. It's a brand new card. You're going to be able to get it, and it has ray tracing, it has all this stuff. It'll probably be right up her alley. I'm going to have to recommend that to her, but that's exciting, man. That is really exciting.
Oh yeah, and speaking of exciting, along with the whole new 3000 series of RTX cards,
Right.
You know what else Nvidia's coming out with?
No, but you're about to slap me with it right now. Let's go. What is it?
Nvidia broadcasting.
Yeah,
now,
okay.
Do you remember when we talked about RTX voice? Like,
Right.
Started this whole, podcast series and everything. And, we tried it out, we thought it was cool, but, it took too much computer resources.
Right.
With my 2080 Ti, it was taking too much power in order to, work. Well, the new broadcast app is basically like the brainchild that came from all of the testing that they did with RTX voice to be used for streaming. And this time it's a lot more than just noise removal.
Okay.
Because now it has the noise removal or whatever. And then it also has like a digital green screen powered by AI.
What?
Using the tensor cores.
So you tell me like right now, if I had that running, I could just mask out all of what's behind me.
Yes.
No shit.
Yep. You would be able. Basically, it's a digital green screen without a green screen.
Okay.
If you didn't want to use like a green screen effect or whatever, you could use like say a blurring effect. So you could blur the background instead of it just being.
Oh yeah. That's sick. Okay, here's my thing though. How do people like green screen okay, because this is what you're telling me right now is blowing my mind because this is really cool, right? It doesn't seem like it's much, but it's actually really cool. Because here's my thing. What happens to people like Elgato that made that really cool like green screen that you pop up and pop down? If this, because a lot of people are going to get the new graphics cards. They might even be running this now. Like this seems like such a good option, especially for people starting out that don't have much. That seems even like a better option. I don't have to have a bulky green screen behind me because sometimes you don't have a lot of space.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember when you were putting up green screens behind your thing. It's not a lot of space. You're putting up the green screen. You're trying to put up the lights. It takes up a lot of room.
Yep. Yes, it does. And I don't even have that kind of space anymore.
No, I remember. I remember how much it took. It was a lot. And now with that, I mean, it's man, it's cool, dude. It's really really cool.
Yeah, and on top of that, say you're streaming or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you're kind of like me, who likes to, you move around a lot, get excited about games. Something really cool fucking happens in the game. You start bouncing up and down.
Right.
Sometimes you pop in and out of, the webcam frame and all this stuff like that, right? Well, now, powered by AI, again, the app from NVIDIA will also act as kind of like your very own personal camera guy, where it will, lock in
focus
your face and then follow you around as you were to move.
Get out of here. Oh, man. Okay, can I tell it to, like, do those, like... Okay, you know how those YouTubers do all those weird, like, It zooms in and zooms out. Could I tell it to do that?
Um, you might. I mean, like I said, waiting for it to actually like be released. It's supposed
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
sometime this month or whatever. And since I have a 2080 Ti, I have a card that can actually like
yeah.
use
Yes.
it or whatever. So I can't wait to try to get my hands on that.
Hmm.
So
That's
I
cool.
want to get my hands on it. I want to give it a shot. I want to try it out. I want to play with it. I want to see how like the whole green screen works and everything like that. So it's just, yeah, it's exciting.
That's great. And like you said, the prices of these cards are going to be cheap.
Yep.
$499 starting for a 3070, which is going to be stronger and better than a 2080 Ti.
Yep.
It's really good. It is a very good entry point. It does sound expensive, but you know what? Some of these things are investments, especially for things that we like to do, especially for people streaming. Now, my only fear is that they're not going to have enough cards, especially with the way things are right now with the coronavirus and going like that. Everybody's at home. I know I got a bunch of friends that are streaming now, which I'm excited about. It's really, to me, that's really cool.
Yep.
Everybody trying to get their creative side out, and that's really amazing. But the fear is always like right now, it's really hard to get a webcam. I know I got mine a long time ago, but it's really hard to get a webcam right now. It's really hard to get some mics sometimes. It's hard to get PC components on certain things. You know what I mean? Capture cards. Those were going like crazy, like hotcakes.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody's doing it. People got free time, and that's one of those things. So what is the release date on the graphics cards? Do you know, Kendall?
Official release date, no, but wait, the 3090
Uh
and
huh.
the 3080 are going to be available on September 17th,
Mm-hmm.
according to Nvidia's website, and the 3070 is going to be available sometime in October.
3070 in October. Okay, we have somebody in our chat saying that they try to order a green screen from Amazon and they don't have any because they're having those issues. Well, Miss Introspect, with these new graphic cards, we were talking about it. You won't need to have a green screen. It'll automatically green screen for you, or it can even blur the background out. So you won't even need to worry about that with these new ray tracing cards. So that might be something. 3070. Look, check that one. October, $499. Not a bad price. Not a bad price. If anything, I'm actually thinking I might try to get one. Maybe, I don't know. Just be careful with the people going crazy about scalping and stuff like that. If they don't have too many out at launch, that's always the issue, man. People don't let you enjoy anything. Everybody's trying to make a quick buck and trying to take stuff away from you.
Yep.
But yeah, we got First Class Gaming here. He's who's a good streamer there. Uh, oh, they were commenting on not being able to get webcams and stuff. No, it's really hard. It's really hard. A lot of people are trying to stream. You have Zoom meetings. You have all kinds of stuff, and a lot of these parts are hard to get. And when they are, they're very expensive, or they don't come fast. Everything's
Yeah.
on back order. Like everything's on back order. I know my brother. He's trying to get his hands on a webcam, and I just told him, well, just don't buy something cheap. Just wait till things come back in stock, because it's just it's tough. It's hard out there to be doing any kind of streaming or doing any kind of stuff right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah, man.
That's just the nature of the beast,
Exactly. But what a time to be alive.
right? Can't wait
Now,
for all the tech to come out and
right?
try to play with it and all that other stuff.
Well, we've already been at this kennel for an hour, and as sad as these next few words I have to say is, I think we're gonna call it a night, guys. But Kendall, what do you got to plug?
All right. Well, one of the things is I'm currently in the works of getting something going since Trails of Cold Steel 4 is going to be releasing next month on October 27th. I am planning on streaming complete lore playthroughs of 1 through 3
24-hour streams.
on my Twitch channel, Esper6476. So if you wanted to try to stop by and enjoy some story or chill, kick back, relax, more than welcome to come watch. I'm going to be trying to get that started soon. I have a friend making something for me, an overlay layout
Oh, sick.
at the moment.
Wow.
So,
Hey, I'm not saying anything. right now, but there's people listening. What about us having an overlay or something?
I mean, I could talk to her and see what she can come up with.
Sick. Um,
All you gotta do is just give me ideas of what you want.
yeah. Well, no, what we want, we got to talk about it. You guys can also find Kendall on his Instagram. Don't forget to pimp out your Instagram, Kendall, man.
I haven't posted on Instagram in like ages because I
But
haven't been.
but you haven't been streaming. But you gotta let them know. Let the people know because that's another place they can find you.
All right, if you want to follow me on Instagram, which is where I usually announce when I'm going live on stream,
That's
it's
right.
at Esper56. That's ESPER56 for my Instagram and ESPER6476 here on Twitch.
Beautiful. You can find
Or
our.
you can get the name. I'll just drop a little wave in chat.
There you go, dude. You can also find us on Instagram at Los Muchachos Media, Twitter also. I think it's Los Muchachos Inc. Because I couldn't get Los Muchachos Media. I don't know who you are out there, but you've got it. I'm gonna look for it one day. Um, you can find us on YouTube on Los Muchachos Media. That's where normally we put these streams. If you want to catch our other streams, we have another 13 over there. We also have Cringe or Binge on there. Just an episode or two. We were really trying that out. We're trying to figure that one out, but we've got those things there, and you can always find these podcasts there. If you never catch us live, they are there, so you can replay them, and we appreciate you guys listening to this stuff. I also want to say, check out Frozen Hoodie. We'll have these linked on the bottom or on our YouTube, or because you can also listen to these podcasts through Spotify and any other podcast things. Check out my brother Frozen Hoodie. He streams. Check out Kendall as Esper6476 on his streams. Check out our good friends First Class Gaming. He does great streams. He did DMC. Did I say that? Yeah, Devil May Cry 5. It was great. Check out Bella's Paper Pages. She did a beautiful stream today with some art. Follow Betsy 430. He also streaming. So we got a few friends and family that are streaming with us. Are streaming on their own, but we like to support everybody because if you don't support the community, you don't support the people that you do stuff with, things like that. You can also find me. Well, no, you know what? I just use Los Muchachos Media as an Instagram. I'll be posting stuff there. I do have my own personal Instagram, but none of you guys can know about it. There you go. Boom. How you like them apples? Oh, she just put it on.
There we go. At Bell Paper Pages.
Yes.
That's at C430.
There you go. You can follow those, and then there's also Slade Strike Wolf. He's also streaming. You can follow him. Like I said, on YouTube. I'll list everybody down there so you guys can check him out. As always, I want to thank everybody. Oh, and before I forget, the guy who makes our stickers and a friend, I will put his Low Camry. You can check him out. He does good stickers. We have stickers. I want to make some more, maybe so we can give out smaller ones. We made us some bigger ones for ourselves. Maybe I want to do some small ones. Maybe give them out. I don't know. We don't have too many people listening, but maybe I'll give them out to the friends. But with that, we appreciate. Follow us, like I said, YouTube, Spotify. Oh yeah, and then I also do another podcast with a couple friends, the Underrated podcast with the Undercast Company. You can check that out. But with that, I just want to say thank you to everybody who listens to us today on the stream, to everybody who's going to listen to us on the podcasting channels, and to everybody that watches us on YouTube. We really do appreciate it. With everybody's help, eventually we'll make affiliates and get sponsorships and things like that, and we'll keep bringing you content and make it that much better. So thank you, everybody. We love you guys, and till the next time. Later.
Later, y'all.
All right, let's end this.